It can be a very daunting experience. You live on your own, you're having to manage on your own. You don't know what's around, you don't know what's available, particularly the earlier floods when I was only new into the area. And it's a very daunting experience. Mud is in everything, mud is over everything, and trying to fight these things on your own is just really, really bad. My name's Ronald White. I've been flooded 4 times where I live and had no support whatsoever. The only support that you get is your neighbours, but when they're going through the same drama as you are, they're not much help either. But that's just more the personal trauma that you go through. My wife was an amazing artist she did some really, really amazing paintings, and those I lost in the flood. And they're irreplaceable because I'd already lost her. That was probably one of the killer blows for me, was losing those memories of her and that connection with her. And that's the sort of stuff that no one else can really help you with, but it's good to have other people around, even if it's just moral support. But in a situation like that, you start to feel very vulnerable, very, I wish there was someone else here to help, to guide, to do whatever. To have someone with a bit of local knowledge is just a game changer. And so that's why to have something set up with local knowledge, with local people, is to me a brilliant idea. I'm a member of the Rosewood Community Centre. I've been with them now for about 10 years, and I just get involved in whatever's needed, and the CERT team was sort of a good thing to be involved in.
CERT is a community early response team. It's a group of wonderful volunteers that have put up their hands to actually come together as a team so we can support people that are going through emergency situation, response to or preparedness for, and also maybe after the fact as well. So I think the CERT's going to really provide a contact point for connection and information for our community.
In terms of what's involved for a volunteer is they're a member of our organisation as a volunteer in general, but in addition to that, they are trained and will work with Ipswich City Council on ongoing training in terms of getting them ready. And as a group, they work together to make plans for how they'll be able to support the community in those times.
There's a lot of stuff that you learn, a lot of new skills, but I think the whole thing is sort of bringing all those things together. The skills that you already have, the new skills, bringing them together so that it works, it functions.
They've got skills like first aid and CPR, psychological first aid, understanding the disaster system so they know how things are activated.
The whole workshops that come together have been very specific and very to the needs.
The workshops that have been held as part of CERT have been Recovery Basics, which is community-led, self-care and psychological first aid, which is nurturing resilience. These workshops have provided the volunteers with the opportunity to learn knowledge and skills that helps them to feel confident and competent in this space, and to reach out to others knowing that their presence is going to be a very real support.
Seriously, the greatest thing I've achieved is being part of a great team. Good friendships, also the other skills that have come along with it. But to be honest, the camaraderie in the team is almost better than just the skills that I've learned.
At the essence of it all in this work is recognising that people need people, that people are wired for connection. We need to know and be known, to love and be loved. Community centres play such an important part of community life. Knowing that there is a place that I can go to and I can talk to someone that's familiar, that has regard for me, that cares for me, that's reaching out to support me, is powerful.